Raise your hand. You do. Very good. Who can tell me what shapes are in that Arapaho flag? How do you make that flag?
A rectangle.
A rectangle, yes. Can you see some rectangles in the room anywhere? Talk to your neighbor and point out some rectangles in the room. Where's what other shapes? Yes. Like a moon? What do you call something that's shaped like a moon? A circle. Where would this one go? Okay. Would it look something? In your head, did it look something like this?
Yeah.
Yes. See if you can make it move to where it goes. But the Arapaho flag is very important. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
Those colors mean something. And I'd like you to think about the red. When you look at the Arapaho flag and you see red, you know what that stands for?
No. Yeah.
Take a look. The red stands for people. The Arapaho people. Red. The Arapaho people. And the black represents very good. Happiness. Happiness and strength. The white represents learning, thinking, knowledge, being smart. Very good.
Teacher, I keep on scribbling. If you scribble, it's okay.
I have a black. Carefully, you're doing this. Very nice.
You need a red? Oh, you really have it. One at a time.
Who can connect this to make what's called a constellation? Can you say that? Constellation. Constellation. Come on up. Connect this, connect these stars together, and we'll make a constellation. That one, and now this one.
We're going to look at what happens when the stars are closer to the Earth. So pretend my flashlight is a star. Okay? And let's say this is I'm right there next to the Earth. That's the star. And look at what happens when I step back. What happens to that light?
It's bigger.
Bigger? Yep. The light gets bigger. And
Darker.
okay, it does. We know stars, when they're close to the Earth, they are bright. And as the stars are further away from Earth, what happens to them?
They get darker.
Darker, not as bright. Right. Which star do you see better right now? The one on the right or the one on the left?
Right here.
Okay, the one on the left. You know why that star is brighter?
Why?
Okay, it's bigger.
Mrs. Seabury has talked to you a little bit about what you're going to write, about activities with the family. Just describe. So some people think that's with words. We're not going to do it with words. We're going to do everything but words, and then you're going to find that when it comes to the words, it's going to be much, much easier. What kind of activity do you suppose that they're going to now? Yes, sir. Powwow. Cool. This is one of my favorite parts. What's this? Food. Right? I love to eat, and it looks like they're dishing out these big plates of food. We're going to talk not just about the activity, but we want to put you into that picture. We want to make sure that you're in the picture. We are going to play it again. Where?
In our mind.
In your mind, exactly. I hope you got that on tape. That was great. That's exactly right. We're going to play this in our minds. We've got 150 colors. All right? Because we're not going to do stuff in black and white.
No.
How many of you dream in color? That's kind of what this is about. Now, what are you drawing? Whatever you see up here. Okay. Now what I'd like everyone to do is to flip their artwork over. Everybody, yeah. Now, I understand that you've been working with your teacher on ing words. With the ing words, I'd like you to write down as many ing words as you can think of. But I have that vision in my head. Would you write as many ing words as you can think of? Put it on the place, the best that you can guess, on the place where it took place. All 3-point shots have got to take place outside the arc, right? But rebounds, steals, what's he got? Rebounds, steals, free throws, field goals, yeah. And on threes. So you're going to see that. And then when it's all over, we're going to put it up on the board.
Where was that from, Nelson?
Was a shot, right?
But it was a missed shot?
Yeah.
Just a shot? Shot's blue? You put an X on it if it's missed.
Yeah.
And quickness on the outside with Wade and LeBron, but the versatility and the quickness of
Another steal. That's your steal.
Here's LeBron, and he is fouled by Bogan. And they're going to give him continuation on that. I mean, if so, by Boozer.
And then it's a rebound by
Boozer
Boozer.
pass, picked off.
Steal.
There's a steal.
There's a steal, orange.
Right here, Eugene.
Pass intended for Wade.
Make Preston do it. Go up there and pop.
So Preston,
You're gonna
plot
place
these.
your blue.
You're gonna plot these data points.
X is when they shot it.
So, mark these ones.
These are.
So I marked the blue ones.
Yeah, you're gonna
Without
mark.
the,
You're gonna mark the blue
one
ones.
with the X's.
Just the one with north, the one that that's the where we shot.
That's good.
Okay. You're gonna hold that for you. Okay. So just go, yeah, find out where those are plotted. So you do, I do it on
The other side.
on the on the right side because that's the side the Bulls were shooting on, right?
That's it.
We had our rough times, but we're still here. Yeah.
You proud to be Native American?
Oh, yes. Oh, I think about that. I'm sure thankful. You do something, do it right the first time. Then you have to do it over. So I went by that and I got by.
How old were you when you learned how to speak English?
I learned to talk English. I must have been about 6 years old. Not right away though, it was a hard time for learning it. And the first word I learned was chair. I don't know why, but chair was the first word I learned. I was so happy. I told myself, I can talk English. She said, what'd you learn? I said, chair. It took, and in boarding school, they won't let you talk your language. So I really had to get down to business and learn English. Because I didn't know nothing when I went to school. I mean, when they left me at the school, I didn't know no English at all. It was kind of hard, but then I was thankful that I had two sisters there that helped me. So They dropped me off at school when I was 6 years old and didn't know English at all.
You can open the cards up and you can look at the word, okay? But we're going to talk about the strategy. Now you notice the part that's in trouble in the middle of your word is in a color. All right? Study the word. Everyone look. Everyone, arm's length. It's important that it be arm's length. Arm's length, and study the word. Now turn it around so that you can look at the word. Okay? Arm's length. That's okay. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to open our eyes, put the card out here at arm's length, and now raise it up just a little bit. No, just a little bit, not way up there. Just a little bit. Why do you do that? Where's your visual memory? Do you know? That's where my visual memory is. So when your eyes go up, that's visual memory.
The confidence the students gained from these projects was evident on a recent field trip. In a lecture hall at the University of Denver, Dr. George Tinker asked the students to share about their classroom projects. I doubted that even one of my students would respond. But slowly, one hand rose and a student spoke up. Then another, until many shared about their classroom projects with growing confidence and enthusiasm.